leaders. They were not perfect, but they were the leaders. I have a hard time, if you're going to get medieval on this, that back then that a king would say that a young prepubescent daughter is going to be the heir to my throne. This truly is a work of fiction. Let's be honest about it, okay? We're not talking about Queen Elizabeth. We're actually talking about someone that's supposed to be a real leader. It doesn't make sense. I'm just going to watch this show and hope that Damon, who's a leader of men, a real go-getter, I want him to just take this whole thing over. You know what I don't like about the king right now? It reminds me of a player's coach. You know what players' coaches do? They don't win enough because they're too nice. Guys like him, I'm getting some Nick Saban, young Jimmy Johnson vibes. I'm kind of liking him. So Damon, I want you to just swarm the castle, rush the gates, and do what you do. And again, take the boys out for another night. They had a good time.
I wasn't a great student in high school or college. I didn't apply myself really until the day after I graduated college, or maybe the last semester of college when I wasn't playing football. That's when I started taking life very seriously, and that's when I got super competitive about my career as a journalist and things like that. And I was just determined to be better than everybody. And I didn't see being black as some sort of impediment. And I'm just telling you, I've never in my life thought, oh man, if I were white, X, Y, and Z would have happened to me. But that does seem to be the messaging of everything coming out of corporate media and popular culture, is that, oh, if you're a woman, you got dealt a bad hand. If you're a person of color, you got dealt a bad hand. And I just reject all that.
You better tell Dave, you better warn them that when I'm in New York City, I'm coming straight to the headquarters and I'm going to find him. I don't care if he's doing a pizza review. I don't care if he's doing a podcast. Primetime 99, Alex Stein is going to call him out to his face. And he said that Dave addresses if that potentially happens. So I think this is just chapter one in the Primetime versus Presidente, novel. So we shall see where it goes from here. And he even said in his tweet he's rooting for my demise. So if I'm the villain in his, biography, I don't mind playing that role. I love professional wrestling. I'll be the Stone Cold Steve Austin to the Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, he's not going to win that fight. This is going to be ugly. I'm going to be your corner man, your hype man. Prime time, on the grind, 99, gonna shine, all the time. Barstool, watch out. Authenticity, I don't find him authentic at all. This whole little pivot to, I hate both sides. I've always hated both sides. And oh my God, I can't believe they're illegalizing abortion. I won't be able to pay for all these abortions I've paid for when I'm running around these college campuses and flying girls in from college campuses to my mansions on the ocean. I can't now pay for the abortions. Oh, how's this pizza taste, guys?
Oh my God.
I gave him a 2 in authenticity. He's not authentic at all.
Okay, when it comes to imitating white people, you are no Martin Lawrence. I'm going to tell you, you need to work on that one. All right.
There's a pattern of Bill Simmons right out of Boston, like Dave Portnoy. And they build up this following, being the anti-heroes and being disruptors, and they'll speak truth to power. And the next thing you know, they're selling out. And I'll go even Dan Le Batard, and I've talked about it on this show with the whole Michelle Tafoya thing. These guys all sell out, and it's always about the money. I have no problem with money. I have plenty of it, have spent plenty of it. I'm not against doing business. But there are lines I will not cross. I'm not going to be inauthentic. I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to sell out my audience. Now I gotta play woke to make money. I'm not gonna do it. I've never been that woke guy. Never. And that's what always cracks me up is people like criticize, well, you sold out too. I'm like, when? How?
Yeah.
Go check my library. Go check the work that won me awards throughout my journalism career. It's all right on brand now. You can republish all of it, and it's right there. Mm-hmm. And anything that I have pivoted it on, I talk about.
O.J. Spivey, who is a writer, moderator, and public speaker. His Twitter bio claims that he is intellectually curious. I guess just not about this one. OJ went on to tweet, no matter how the angry face with the words coming out the mouth, you try to frame it, cotton in any form of humor is a no-no. It's as bad as blackface. Just don't do it.
I've lived a long time, but I've never heard cotton compared to blackface. I hope this man doesn't wear any cotton t-shirts. Cotton in humor is now the same as blackface. That is not an intellectually curious person. That's an idiot, OJ Spivey. We're not going to reward the people who paid off their student loan debts. We're not going to reward the parents who saved money and made all kinds of sacrifices so their kids could go to college. We're going to reward those of you that took out a bunch of loans, can't repay them, and we're going to offer you a kickback of $10,000 to $20,000. That's America. We keep rewarding irresponsible behavior. Oh, you can't close your legs? You can't make a man put a condom on? You can't take birth control pills? Oh, we got a government check that will replace the father. Oh, again, same thing. Can't make the man wear a condom, can't use contraceptives, can't keep your legs closed. Oh, we got a Planned Parenthood clinic that'll snatch and crush that baby in the womb for you so that you don't have to deal with your irresponsible behavior. Kyrie Irving was as close as we've seen to Muhammad Ali in this stance he took, and he was dead right. And I was dead right for calling. People were, how can you call? I said, because this man stood up against the establishment and said, kiss my ass, and I'm right, you're wrong. You're not going to inject these drugs into my body. I'm a young person. He was 1,000% right.
I mean, I can even recall Joy Ann Reid on MSNBC laughing and basically mocking the idea that people were likening Kyrie's stance to Muhammad Ali. And what she doesn't understand about Muhammad Ali or any person who stands against the establishment, it's not that their position is in alignment with the masses, that their position is in alignment with a predetermined outlined group of resistors, right? That's the woke left's mantra. That's the woke left's identity. We're resisting white supremacy. So now in order to be a Muhammad Ali type figure, you have to be in sync with whatever it is they believe. That's not the Muhammad Ali archetype.
That YouTube said it would not censor you any longer for repeating what the CDC director said on August 6th of last year. Why is that date important? Because on September 9th, a full month, Jason, after Rochelle Walensky admitted this on national television, a full month after that, on September the 9th, President Biden issued an executive order he had said earlier in the year he had no authority to issue, and that was demanding a mandate of a vaccination in order to work at a private industry in America, including the military and healthcare workers in the public sector as well. So here's the first question. Why are we mandating an experimental technology? It is not fully authorized. The version of the Pfizer vaccine that is fully authorized is actually not sold in the U.S. and never will be. So this is all still experimental. It is all still under an emergency use of authorization in EUA. We started to mandate something that wasn't going to stop you from getting the virus. What would be the possible medical justification for that? Answer, there isn't any. It was just about power and coercion.
Stephen A. Smith can have his opinion, but to sit on TV and call this young man stupid because he's sitting there, hey, because Kyrie, I don't know what his religion is, but he's spiritual and believes in God. And he believes in God's design. And so that level of intelligence led Kyrie Irving to believe, I'm not putting this vaccine in my perfectly healthy young body. And Steve, you're going to compromise the championship and not take the vaccine. You compromised your health. And a bunch of other people compromised their health taking a vaccine that now the CDC and everybody else says doesn't prevent COVID. It's virtually worthless.